उनके गठबंधन के लोग बहुत बुरी तरह से और ज़्यादा बुरी तरह से हारेंगे, क्योंकि वो इजली डिसीजन है तो उनको तो वोट ही नहीं दे सकते हैं। कांग्रेस पार्टी में बहुत डिसकंटेंट है उस कैंडिडेट के देखे, बट एनी हाउ लेट अस, आई डोंट वांट टू गो इनटू दैट डिटेल. We are very, very confident we will win with a thumping majority.
Thank you.
So, thumping majority, very, very confident. The numbers already show at least nearly about 120 plus as the variance. If Harsimrat Kaur Badal or the Akali Dal is also now going to abstain, that number comes down. So, the overall construct of the numbers, size of the house comes down.
Got 769, so which means 385 is what they need to cross, and they have 437.
437, and compared to what they have, the I.N.D.A. Bloc has about 318. So they seem to be comfortably placed. But if those numbers will be stronger, what was Payal referring to, Zakka? Even as we say good morning to Sumant Raman, who's joining us at this point. Kailash Adhikari is with us. So what was Payal referring to?
So here's the interesting thing. This is a secret vote. So you don't know which individual member of parliament, how they've voted. Of course, political parties eventually come to know who in their flock cross-voted and so on and so forth. But ultimately, for the public to get to know, it's very hard. And there are no whips. Technically, there are no whips. So you're not violating a whip if you vote against your official party candidate or if your official alliance candidate. Payal has some information that there could be some parties within the India alliance who could, for extraneous reasons, cross-vote in favor of the N.D.A. candidate. That's as much as I can reveal.
No, but that number is in double digits.
Also, there are 15 who are undecided. So again, we don't know. These are some nominated members of parliament, etc. We don't know which way they will vote. So there's 15 who are still undecided, presuming that a lot of them will go with the government. I think the interesting number to see is whether the India Bloc candidate gets less than 318. That means some cross-voting has happened.
Some cross-voting has happened. But then, Kailash Adhikari, it's also possible that the N.D.A. candidate could get less than 430. So, is it possible that there could be some cross-voting the other way too?
Possibilities are always there, but I don't think so that's the reality. And as you rightly said, Anand and Zakka, both in the morning, that the numbers are quietly stacked up in the favor of the N.D.A. and by a huge margin. And for the tables to turn, it requires a huge tide, which is unlikely to happen. And this is how, in the case of the vice presidential elections, we have seen over the past so many years in our democracy. Currently, naturally, the numbers are stacked up in the favor of the N.D.A. candidate. And even though if you minus some of the parties who are abstaining, the numbers are very small, whether it be BRS or BJD or even Akali Dal. They are so small that the strength of the house from 781 coming down to 769, it's like a drop of water in an ocean. So, and looking at the strong numbers of the N.D.A. and for what extraneous reasons Zakka just mentioned, it is highly unlikely that some kind of cross-voting from the saffron to the other side might happen.
Tambidurai ji, Thiru Tambidurai, Sumant Raman has just said DMK is against Tamil by voting against the Tamil candidate. Radhakrishnan will win with a big margin.
So I think, Zakka, I've been maintaining from day one that, the issue really is why were these elections actually necessary. But having said that, this is a formality. We can go on with the numbers saying, 2 votes here, 3 votes there. But there is a larger issue which I see here, and that is 3 parties, BRS, BJD and Akali Dal. Akali Dal, of course, was an ally. And BRS and BJD were prominent supporters of the BJP and the N.D.A. in parliament for several years. Now they're choosing to abstain. And maybe we need to ask why. YSRCP has no choice because of the dozens of cases that its leader faces. It's literally, a question of, turning up the heat on Jagan and getting him to comply. So I think that, the larger issue is that the N.D.A. is very comfortably placed, but I don't see that it could potentially be complacent because a lot of people who were once supporting it in parliament are now saying, hey, wait a minute, let's at least move to the stage where we say we will not support you, we will abstain.
Sumanji.
Now, whether they will vote on the other side is a different issue. They don't have the numbers clearly.
Suman, no disrespect, but you currently sound like Ramiz Raja when Pakistan needs 30 to win of 3 balls, and still
Anand,
Ramiz Raja believes that Pakistan can win. No, it's good. It's
I
good.
do not believe they can win. No, Anand, I think there's a slight difference. 1 second. I have consistently maintained that this is a formality. The NDA candidate, Mr. CPR, is going to win very, very comfortably. And even 5-10 votes of cross-voting is really not
So,
really...
Suman, you should sound more like Ravi Shastri when India is 6 short of winning the World Cup final.
Absolutely.
I'm happy to. I'm happy to, because I've already considered that the game.
You should.
Straight like a tracer bullet.
Yeah. No, Uttappa, you deserve 10 dosas. I'll never forget that. But to Robin Uttappa, that's also Shaz. But yes, YSRCP, you're saying that they are under pressure, but you have PV Mithun Reddy, floor leader Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha MP Subhash Chandra Bose, and Ayodhya Rami Reddy, Rajya Sabha MP, who have just called on Piyush Goyal. So they don't seem to be doing it under duress. There seems to be an equation which the NDA has been able to work with ex-allies and current allies and also get some of those to also abstain. No, also to abstain. Sir, why is it that the BJD and the BRS have decided to back off? They're abstaining. So those abstentions also mean something from the I.N.D.I.A bloc point of view, that the I.N.D.I.A bloc has not been able to convince them. Thambidurai spoke with Aman. I just want to play that out. We'll play that out, please, and then we'll take this conversation forward.
Election, which way is it going? Will be a big victory for Mr. Radhakrishnan?
Yeah, Radhakrishnan is Radhakrishnan. Krishna is always will victory is there. Krishna, Lord Krishna, you know that. Therefore, definitely is going to win thumping majority.
The opposition, the DMK has been saying a lot in this election, sir. What do you think? They are saying that, this is a victory for country's constitution.
But DMK, what is the way about the country's constitution? The constitution provides to vote all Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha members. They are nearly 40-50 members, DMK people. They are always saying Tamil pride. But when Tamilian is contesting, they are not voting. It is astonishing to say. They are telling he is coming RSS like that cadre. That is the one thing. It's the wrong thing. Because 98, when ADMK BJP alliance, Radhakrishnan won Lok Sabha member from Coimbatore. 99, DMK and BJP alliance took place. At that time, they voted for Radhakrishnan, elected Lok Sabha. At that time, whether the DMK realized whether he is RSS man or not, that question is not arising. This is all convenience, political convenience. They are giving this kind of statement. They are against the Tamilian. The namesake DMK telling Tamilian, they are totally against the Tamil candidate. That shows that Tamil people will now give the verdict coming assembly election.
Well, that's why we say never mess with seasoned politician with elephantine memories, because they'll fact check you like that.
No, it's a fascinating story. Yeah. So 1998, Mr. Radhakrishnan was the NDA candidate. At that time, the BJP was aligned with Jayalalitha. The Coimbatore blast happened. L.K. Advani had gone there and the blast happened. And right after the blast, the election happened and he won. At that time, no one quite thought that he would win because he was relatively an unknown entity there. But he won in 1998. He became an MP. Within a year, Jayalalitha pulls out support. Rashid knows this. Yeah. Jayalalitha pulls out support to the NDA. The Vajpayee government falls. The alliance flips in Tamil Nadu. The DMK and the BJP then ally and fight the 1999 elections. But Mr. Radhakrishnan wins again. In 1999 as the MP for a second term. So it's fascinating. So the DMK voted for Mr. Radhakrishnan, campaigned for him, allied with him in 1999. But in 2025, they think...
will somebody make them remember again? We don't know. A lot of possibilities of voting here and there. We'll have to wait. Gents, to our viewers, just stay on with us. We've got to take this break. Commercials up next. And then we are right back. Stay with us.